Hello everyone, it's full moon and I was in the mood and I can't believe it's already December 2021 and I'm here delivering the last full moon card reading for you. Of course, it's a generic card reading and take it with a pinch of salt, take it what resonates with you. For a personalized one, send me a direct message. And as usual, I've got 3 piles and you can select pile number 1, pile number 2 or pile number 3. Head to the video timestamp to read what the pile has got to tell you for the next month, for the next lunar cycle, and hopefully an insight as to how the next year might look like for you as well. If I got the opportunity, I will definitely make a separate video as well on how 2022 is going to look like and what might bring us as well. So let's head to the reading and I hope you enjoy it, and thank you once again for being here with me throughout this year. Listening to the card readings, the energetic guidance for you throughout the whole of this entire year. So a big thank you to you all who's been supporting me and the work that I do. Thank you so much. Now let's go and read each of the piles. Thank you. To you who have selected pile number 1, I'm going to go ahead. I've already shuffled, but I'm just going to shuffle a bit more and see what the cards have got for you, and yeah, let's dive into it and see. Okay, all right, so there's quite a bit happening here for you. There is a lot of energy surrounding some sort of something that you're trying to do differently, or something that you are trying to bring to your life that might be slightly different than what you had before. So you might be trying to do to step into something else, to step into a challenge or something like that, but it's definitely you understanding that that you are in a good environment, that you are being yourself, and that you're not being punished by that, that you are just genuinely and positively allowing yourself to be, and you are permitted to do so. So the way you communicate with people, the way you come across might start being a bit more constructive, a lot more dignifying as well, and I see things playing for you in a positive way because you are raising your vibrations in everything that you do and in everything you're committed to. So there's definitely a rise and increase of vibration, of frequency in everything that you do and in everything that you bring, and also in the balance of finding what is it that's working for you and what is it that's not working for you. So that scale of things, you measuring what works, what doesn't work, and you are able to transmute the things that are not working in a positive way. So that's what the cards have got for you for this new lunar cycle and what you're coming from. Some guidance for you. I'm actually going to take the first card because that was the first instinct that I had. So you got the 7 of Cups here as well. So a lot of reflection coming into play as well. So with everything, which is not surprising, because the energy of raising vibrations cannot a lot of times come with that self-reflection that's needed, either if it's self-induced or forced by the environment. But there's a lot of that. And also an attempt of getting more emotional stability, reflecting on what your heart truly desires and how you want things to work for you in a positive way. Like I said, measuring, what's working, what's not working, and bringing the things that are working closer to you, and really focusing on what emotionally feels right for you and what emotionally doesn't feel right for you. So it's definitely a great opportunity for you to definitely work on these things, and definitely, you know, make lists, dance to the things that you want to, you know, bring to yourself a lot more and that you want to see more of. You know, like the when people say, oh, let's dance to have some rain, you know, it's like the saying, you know, dance to have something, more of something. There's different ways of expression, so whichever feels most comfortable to you, and you can repeat it constantly, or for a cycle, for a lunar cycle as well, to make it feel more concrete in your DNA, and for you to be able to reflect more those energies of what you want to see from the world in your life, and how you want to give and receive as well. So super positive energy is here going on for you. What it will require of you is a lot. I think this card wants to come out. Yeah, what will require a lot from you is those things that you might not want to shuffle them or go through them or see them or deal with them, but you need to go to the nitty-gritty of things. You need to acknowledge those things. You need to see them and recognize them as they are. There might be some emotional challenges, especially within you, to raise your vibration, because sometimes it might be difficult or not as easy, but you know that you need to work on it. And I see you definitely going towards that. But it won't be that. I'm hoping that it is super straightforward and super easy for you, but there might be challenges with it, okay? Because sometimes things might not pan out the way we want, and then it's just being adaptable and flexible, raising the vibrations and the frequencies. It doesn't matter what's happening around us and the world. How is it that I can serve a greater purpose, and how is it that I can work with what resonates and with what works for me, and ditch what doesn't work for me. So it's all about also ditching the vibrations that no longer resonate with you, and yeah, doing a bit of a cleanse. So great things ahead for you. A great way to end the year and to celebrate the full moon and prepare for the new cycle and the new year. So really great stuff, and I wish you a very happy full moon, a good Christmas if you celebrate it, and a happy new year as well. Thank you so much. Hello to you who have selected pile number 2. So let's go ahead and read what pile number 2 has got to tell you. I've already shuffled, but I will shuffle them a tiny bit more just because I feel like it. Great stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and, I just feel like I need to cut some cards here. Bear with me a second. Awesome. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have got for you. Okay, 9 of Wands, Queen of Coins, and the Tower. Good stuff. Okay, so what does this mean exactly? You know, we need to remind ourselves that, of course, this is a generic reading, but we also need to remind ourselves that, you know, it's not new to the world that we've gone through a massive shift, a massive change of travel, you know, worldwide. The world has changed dramatically. And I think this is where the energy is coming from as well. It's really trying to focus on being strong, on conquering, and on having that attitude of, okay, I've got it together, let's work around this, let's do this, and building a bit of the word that comes to me is also almost building an empire for you, an empire where you feel happy, you feel safe, you feel that you are comfortable, you feel that you are receiving what you should be receiving, you are getting, you know, from from a professional perspective, from a materialistic perspective, you are receiving what you should be receiving. So it's you having that strength in you to kind of, okay, let's go for it, let's do this. But at the same time, things are just not working out. It seems like it doesn't matter what you do, there's always something that comes and knocks everything down. So you try to have a very fire attitude towards conquering and building your empire and building what you want to build for yourself. But then there's always something that seems to come, or at least there's something that's coming your way, and it's just not, it's just not there how you wanted it to be. So I'll take a card for guidance. However, what I'm receiving, the information that I'm receiving is really focusing on working on something that all of us have to do, especially during these times, especially during this special moment in history that we are all going through, is really sitting with yourself and really focusing on your own power in a positive way, in a way that works for your soul purpose, not for the purpose of living a life how people expect me to live the life, like getting a job, doing this, getting married, having kids, whatever they might look like to you, or whatever you have been told that accomplishments should look like, or how it actually feels in your gut. But it's also understanding that there's different ways of accomplishing things, and there might be actually brighter things for you to accomplish actually, and maybe that's why things are not panning out the way you wanted them to pan out. And also it might be that there's still a few mind limitations, mindsets, or something else in the past that's kind of blocking you from it. So definitely I recommend a practice of meditation, some pranayama, some breathing techniques for it as well. But I'll go and have a look and see some guidance for you, okay, regarding this. Okay, he wants to go underneath. He wants to go underneath. Okay. Yeah, and the energy is very unstable. It's very unsure, very lost here. That's the energy that I'm sensing. So there definitely needs to be some sort of direction, not just doing it for the sake of society tells me to do. So that's how I need to do. It's time to take action. It's time to take ownership, and it's time to follow what your true self is craving for. Guidance, yes. A balance in the inner communication is super required here. Is really tapping into your higher self, tapping into what you are truly telling yourself from a higher perspective, not from a terrain 3D level, but from a higher consciousness point of view. And this is the perfect time in history to definitely tap into that source of unconditional energy and flow of love for you to find the answers and the guidance that you need in order for you to be truly communicating harmoniously with your true self and being able to put that into the world so that you get what you truly desire from the 3D from the 3D world. So definitely there's the guidance for you. That's what you need to tap into. And this is there, like I said, it's the perfect time for you to do that. We are able more and more to access energetic portals and get our frequency even higher and higher. So definitely work on that. Meditate, go to the nature, walk, center yourself in something that it's grounding, but grounding not just from the 3D level, but connecting to what we see and we can feel and touch in this world, but in a very more spiritual way, like seeing nature for what nature is, communicating with trees rather than just looking at it and saying, oh, it looks very pretty. So definitely something for you to tap into. I'm just going to take one extra card just because I can, just to see if there's anything else for guidance that might be needed. It's not this card, it's this one. There we go. All right, yes, so we've got the 6 of coins. Then again, it's truly that what I've just said that you need to tap into, because having a harmony in the 3D level will be extremely hard for you if you do not listen to your nature. And if something or someone tells you how things should be and how things should be and how it should be panned out and how it should be step 1, step 2, step 3, then this is the time to rewrite history and for you to do things as you believe they should be. You don't need to settle for anyone else's standards in that sense. It's up to you now to really conquer who you truly are. Literally that, for you to conquer who you truly are, and keeping in mind that there might be shortages, so really prepare yourself to be part of perhaps a community, or have a strong network of people around you that can perhaps support you when times are a bit rougher. And perhaps in the future or even now you can do the same and give something to the community that it might lack on someone, but you can give it in a different way. Even if it's not monetary or something like that, you can do that in a different way, in a different level to someone else. There's always something to give, there's always something to receive. So do keep that in mind for guidance, and definitely tap into your own self, what your true self really needs to tell your true self. Who is your true self? Who are you? Not as a name, as a profession, as a desires that you've got and stuff like that. Who are you? So definitely tap into that, and I'm sure you will see the benefit of it. It's a great opportunity, a beautiful opportunity to definitely tap into this vibration of the true self. So great opportunity here. Amazing opportunities here for you. So definitely tap into them. And I hope this resonated with you. And yeah, take the most of this lunar cycle. And of course, I wish you a very happy full moon. And if you do celebrate Christmas, enjoy it. If not, just enjoy the holiday season. And of course, a happy new year. Thank you very much. Hello to you who have selected pile number 3. So let's go ahead and do the reading for you. I've already shuffled the cards. I'm just going to shuffle them a bit more and see what the cards have got for you for this. Oh, this card is the other way around. For this lunar cycle. I've got some cards here around. There you go. Yeah, it did need some shuffling. Extra shuffling. All right, let's go ahead and have a peek and see into it. Okay, so quite a bit here as well on this pile. So there is definitely an attempt to kind of create something, either a partnership, a relationship, new job, new something, find that something, find that piece that will kind of complement you. And there is that a fight for it. We've got here the 9 of Swords, really you putting yourself out there and really trying to have that completion in your life of integration of 2 parts of yourself, or really that new relationship, that new partnership, and that other part coming to you, and also living in some sort of stability, really knowing what is there, what is not there, and really desiring to go even further with this new bond that exists here energetically. So it can be yourself with yourself, or yourself with someone else, or yourself with something else. And, you know, I really see some sort of completion with this, and you being crowned with something that you've been looking for and something that you've been working towards. And this is where the energy sits. I'm going to take a card for guidance, just to kind of have a bit more of an understanding of, of some, just some counseling kind of thing, to kind of give you a bit of perspective on your journey ahead for this new cycle. Let's go and have a look, and I'll select a card here. Amazing. So let's have a look and see what the card has got for you. Yes, Six of Wands as well. Then again, it's all about you finding harmony. So there is something, definitely something that's cooking, that might be looking very new, and you reaching that and accomplishing that and finding some sort of balance, of positive balance, in a way that empowers you to carry on conquering stuff and to do things that you like and that you desire, that you're really aiming towards. So the energy here is very real, very tactile, and very beautiful and very harmonious as well. There's a lot of fire going on, but at the same time you've got elements of water and air supporting that growth. I would say as well, this can be very philosophic at times, if not material. It can become something very philosophical. I'm missing the words here, but it can be that it's something that you want to lead by. So it can be more of a way you want to lead your life, and that accomplishment, those two parts merging of you and you wanting to lead your life in a certain way. So it might be related to that rather than actually the materialistic world, because I don't really sense here a lot, although there is a lot of grounding energy, there's no cards that actually give that earth vibration here. So just really curious to understand. Of course, this is a generic reading, so it might be that it's actually coming from the 3D realm, but this to me seems that it's something way much wider than that. It can be tangible, it can be very feasible, and at the same time it can be perhaps something very materialistic coming from a very earth vibration, although it doesn't really seem like it at this point. So yeah, let me just take another card. I'm just going to shuffle a bit more, just because I feel like shuffling. Okay, so let's have another peek. This one here, just for extra guidance. Yeah, and it's all about fertility. It's all about you creating something, building something. It's really about that fertility in the sense of creative, in the sense of being passive, but at the same time active enough that you are able to manifest and to actually project what you want to receive and to give to the world. And this is the perfect opportunity, just like I had on the other piles as well coming. It's the perfect opportunity here as well for you who have selected pile number 3 to definitely take advantage of the current energies that we are going through from a universe perspective, to definitely tap into that, you know, massive resources that we've got out there to be able to manifest, to be able to make our world, our surroundings more beautiful, our surroundings in a way that we give something, we communicate. It's very practical, it's very agile, it's very concrete, it's very, like I said, practical. So these are practical things that will help you on your daily life and on the way you are as a person, as a human being living in this dimension. So definitely that's here for you in store if you haven't been feeling this yet. Definitely something for you to look at and see if this resonates with you for the upcoming month and Sun lunar cycle. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and of course I wish you a very happy full moon, and if you do celebrate Christmas, enjoy it, make the most of it, or at least enjoy the holiday season. And of course, a happy new year. I think it's still quite early, but definitely have a great new year. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you.